What does South Africa's Constitutional Court ruling really mean for President Cyril Ramaphosa, and could it change how Parliament handles accountability in the future? That question is now at the center of political debate after a major Constitutional Court judgment involving the Phala Phala controversy. The case focuses on how Parliament handled an independent panel report connected to allegations surrounding foreign currency stolen from President Ramaphosa's Phala Phala farm in Limpopo. Shortly after the ruling, Ndlozi reacted on X by praising South Africa's constitutional system. He argued that the judgment showed why constitutional democracy matters, especially when it comes to holding public institutions accountable. The Constitutional Court ruled that the National Assembly acted unconstitutionally when it rejected the independent panel's findings without properly following constitutional requirements. The court overturned Parliament's earlier decision, which have prevented the matter from moving forward to a possible impeachment inquiry committee. Importantly, the judges made it clear that the ruling was not about deciding whether President Ramaphosa was guilty or innocent. Instead, the court focused on process. The key issue was whether Parliament followed the Constitution correctly while dealing with the panel's recommendations. The background to this case goes back to the Phala Phala farm, Bulgaria, where large amounts of foreign currency were reportedly stolen from the president's property. Questions later emerged about how the incident was handled and whether all legal procedures were followed. An independent panel chaired by former Chief Justice Sandile Ngcobo concluded that there may have been enough evidence for Ramaphosa to answer certain allegations. The finding created political pressure inside Parliament. Opposition parties, especially the economic freedom fighters and the African Transformation Movement, argue that lawmakers failed to properly exercise oversight over the executive branch. Legal analysts say this judgment may now influence how future impeachment-related matters are handled. Parliament could face stricter constitutional scrutiny whenever independent panels recommend further investigation into senior political leaders. So, does this ruling directly threaten President Ramaphosa's position? Not immediately, but it does strengthen the role of constitutional oversight and reinforces the idea that Parliament must follow clear constitutional standards when dealing with serious allegations involving public officials. What do you think about the court's decision and its impact on South Africa's democracy? Share your views in the comments and subscribe for more political news and analysis.